Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just couldn't quite turn it in.
Oh, is that really good enough? The delivery was pinpoint for me, very, very accurate, and yet he failed to convert it, and he has to find a bit more composure than that.
He's tried one. He's got away with one there.
Oh, look, I don't need to tell you that that is not a good area to lose possession in, and should it be repeated, I think there's a real chance that the next time they're going to be punished for it.
Well played, he saw that coming. So what now? Ivanovic floats one over. Oh, he's come flying in. Darmian with a delicate ball. Chance! Rooney. What a wonderful goal!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue. Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Tries to dink it in. Now it's Rooney. Timely intervention. Costa pushes to get on the end of it. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Diego Costa tries a through ball. He spotted the run and played him through. Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, credit to him for trying, although he just didn't quite get the touch right.
And he's through on goal. Lobs it in gently. Valencia cut out in the nick of time. It'll be a throw-in. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. He scored inside the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. Schweinsteiger. Ivanovic hoops it upfield. And it's Memphis Depay. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Ivanovic tries a long pass towards the front. Ivanovic looking to run onto it. Oscar, and he's cut it out. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Manchester United have given away a penalty, so this to restore parity. Oh, he saved it! No, he's missed it!
Oh, look, penalties don't come around too often in the game, as you know. That's a miss they might regret.
It's cut loose. Out to the left it goes. Cesc Fabregas. It's Costa! Superb from Diego Costa!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things. Just put...
Darmian. A definite foul there. Schweinsteiger comes forwards. Ramirez. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Schweinsteiger! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you can catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Smalling gets into the right position to intercept. Costa. And the Herrera. And it's Rooney. Rooney with the ball through. Just about here, the collective suck. And he gobbles up the chance! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, he's got the result there, but you really have to question that defence, or lack of it.
Manchester United are 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think that 2-goal cushion they've just manufactured is a fair reflection of what we've seen up to now. It also adds to the psychological divide between the two teams. It could make a big difference.
Manchester United can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Chip through. It's Rooney! Darmian positions himself well and cuts it out. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Manchester United head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. Is back underway. Memphis Depay. Valencia. Matic. Plays it out to the wing. And Herrera. Cahill cuts it out. Cesc Fabregas. Deftly done. Oh, good interception. Get the pass he's looking for. Schweinsteiger. And it's Herrera. And the Herrera goes long. Cesc Fabregas. Aim forward. Marcos Rojo. Schneiderlin. Valencia. Lifting it over. Nice little flick. That's been a question. It's a loose ball. Willian. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Surely. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And out to safety. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United have been awarded a penalty to increase the lead. And that's a poor penalty.
Oh, they won't get a better chance than that. I'm not one of them, but there are people who believe you should never miss from the spot.
There he is, making his presence felt.
Yeah, he's definitely a player who looks like he could make something happen every time he's on the ball. He's just full of belief and energy.
Coaxed out to the wing. Well read, he sorted that out. Manchester United get dipped into their subs. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Oscar. Either side really getting hold of the ball. And needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Now it's Willian. That's Piliqueta. Phil Jones looks to dink one in. Ivanovic thrust towards the front line. Schneiderlin. Now it's Rooney. And to Herrera. Matic. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay goes on a charge down the left. Rooney! The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Big chance. It's Memphis Depay! Memphis Depay clearly felt the invitation was there to shoot, and why not? Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Ivanovic plays it out to the flank. Schweinsteiger. Now the pass. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Schneiderlin. Schweinsteiger. Great ball, and now the shot. Martial! Oh, the ball's come loose. It's a long forward pass. Oscar. And it's Azar. Manchester United got lucky. They have escaped lightly. Rooney plays a clever pass. Martial. It's Memphis Depay! They are running riot! And surely that settles it. He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Ashley Young. That's not going to make it. Phil Jones passes it through. Trying to play it through.
I timed this throw brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Ashley Young. Martial. Oh, he's broken through. Can he find a finish now? Tremendous from Martial! Ruthless and relentless, utterly rampant.
Wonderful stuff, and it was all about quick thinking and even quicker feet, but you have to ask questions as to how he got through.
Manchester United totally rampant here. Ashley Young, aimed long and direct. The final whistle. Manchester United, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat, here's our man Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Looks to thread it through. Has a look and has a go. And it's William. And the Herrera. Valencia. Looks like a good ball through. It's Memphis Depay! What a wonderful goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Courtois reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Darmian is long and forward. Pedro. And the Herrera. Looks to slip it through. Rooney. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Now it's Rooney. Rooney! Oh, wow! An absolute pile driver! Oh, that is a gem! And they are disappearing out of sight. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Phil Jones. Oh, he's broken through.
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Tries a through ball. Now it's Costa. He's off on a marauding run. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Schneiderlin gets it out. Cesc Fabregas with the ball through. Manchester United can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile. Diego Costa on a strong run down the right. Fine defending there. And it's Memphis Depay. And the Herrera. Rooney. Phil Jones. Boxing towards the front. Phil Jones got into a good position down the right, just needs support to arrive. Well positioned to make that interception. Now the pass. Courtois deals with it effortlessly. Another piece of really good defending. He'll try from distance. Schneiderlin, aim forward. Marcos Rojo. Diego Costa passes it through, looking to force his way through. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Ivanovic Tries to get it forward quickly. Diego Costa decides to play it back. Aspilicueta concedes a free kick for that.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Matic looks to slip it through. And the Herrera. Valencia with the ball through. Matic tries to stroke it through. It's the through ball. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Schweinsteiger. So what now? It's Diego Costa. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Second half gets underway. Manchester United being made to look sloppy in possession here. Cahill pumps it forwards. Pedro puts it into the middle. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
And it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Hit long and direct. He's made certain that won't get through. Matic. Ivanovic. Tries a through ball. Chance to shoot. Shoots! Got a throw in. Cesc Fabregas. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Looking here to cut their deficit. Cesc Fabregas with a real chance here. Fabregas! It's broken loose. Pedro, a chance! It's come loose. Pedro passes it square. It's Asa! What about it? Jim, your thoughts?
Hazard just knew instinctively where the ball was going to end up. That's clearly been worked on the training ground, and the understanding is pretty exceptional between them, and it was beautifully worked.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Costa. And a Herrera hoops it upfield. Phil Jones tries a long pass towards the front. Aimed long and direct. Pedro demanding a quick ball here. Well, that goal really has stirred things up. The cat right amongst the pigeons now.
Yeah, Peter, the cushion is gone, and it may get a little bumpier over the next few minutes, but it doesn't have to mean a momentum switch. If they can gather themselves quickly, they could hit back.
Memphis Depay! Really well taken goal. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance, it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they've got themselves into such a good position now with a 2-goal cushion. I wouldn't like to be in their dressing room if they let this one slip.
And it's Valencia. Well, you could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Smalling positions himself well and cuts it out. Diego Costa, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Superb from Diego Costa! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Rooney, the scorer already in the game. Manchester United still contemplating when to use their last remaining substitute. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And now they can launch a counter. Terry does well to read it and intercepts. Now the pass. Thrust towards the front line. Needed a better pass there. Now it's Martial. Oscar. It's a long forward pass. Has he picked him out? Now it's Costa. Diego Costa. And he's through on goal. It's there!
Now listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
Pedro has the route one option. He's away! And look who gets the final say!
And it's no accident when this kind of thing happens. Top players are elevated to such a level because they have the will to keep going and the composure to produce vital goals. Take that. Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out? Shots on! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Martial, chance! And the ball is out of play. Good interception.
I think they need to be more direct now and just start getting the ball forward.
Cahill. And that is that. Manchester United have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, they may have lost, but there's plenty to take from that too.